back, barely. Better yet, I'm gonna go somewhere so my neighbors don't bitch, even though they shouldn't. Okay. Okay. Let me get my water. My cat. Bear with me. Ow, shit, ow, ow, ow. My legs are still fucking sore from today. Alright. Let's see. Oh, fuck. Oh, I made it back. Barely. Can I stand this one up? Let me see. I think I can. I think I can. Oh, my pants is undone. Oh my god. Dude. That was a fucking ordeal. Never ever go hiking with Stevie. Ever, 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 ever. He tends to get lost. We didn't know where the fuck we were going. I had it all GPSed out to where we were going to go, right? And so we start heading that way. And every now and then I'm on the highway and I need Steve to look for a sign for me, like exit 52B, exit 53C. I'm sitting there. Hey, buddy, it's 5 a.m., but I'm here for you. And you're always going to be there for me, monkey. Unless, some hot black girl on YouTube starts doing a feed and you're gone. I know you. But I was saying we're on the expressway and I have the GPS, so I hear the bitch, telling me, make a right here, make a left here. And like saying, turn left here, go sideways, look up and down. Shut the fuck up. Shut the I was so mean. I was like, shut up. I can't fucking hear where the fuck we're gonna go. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, that just happened twice, but still, yeah. Well, and he's like, I look for it. So anyway, I was thinking that I'd love to go to concerts, driving. I'm in the cornfield, basically, driving. The children of the corner could come out any minute. Like, Steve, exit 52B, did you see it yet? Oh, yeah, I think it's back there somewhere. Anyway, I was like, I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to fucking kill you. So it's like 3 o'clock at this point. It gets dark here now around 6:37, so we only got a limited time to go hiking. I'm like, listen, we're going to go hiking. We don't get lost in the dark. In this thing stretches for like 50 miles or something like that. I said, we're in the middle of the woods. There's 7 different trails. It's a known like state park. It's huge. It's called Starved Rock. Look it up in Illinois. So we go there, and I could never go on a trip with him. He's shit crazy. I love the guy. He drives me insane. I can't fucking take it. What was he? Oh, so we had to stop at one point, go to the bathroom and stuff. This is 100 miles. It took like 3 hours to get there. So we stopped to go to, it was like a weird truck stop. Truck stops are weird. There's like a McDonald's, a Subway, Joe's Gun Shop in there, and, a video poker room. I'm like, okay, you're in hillbilly country, but there's a video poker room every 5 seconds. Rednecks live there, and that's how it is. So we're ordering some food, and then I had to go to the bathroom. No, Steve goes to the bathroom first. I go to the bathroom second. And on the way back, I made the mistake of telling Steve, you won't guess what I saw. You'll never guess what I saw. And he goes, what? I said, there's bathrooms. We've been on the road all night. Steve, I'm waiting for our order from McDonald's. Like, and by the way, it took them forever. So I'm sitting there waiting, and all of a sudden I see Steve just wanders away. I'm like, what if? Of course he's going to look at the shower. He's going to go see the shower. Go. He's like, dude, because I thought you were bullshitting. There really is showers. He's like, listen. He's like, so you could take a shower here? I'm like, yes, you could. Right? You saw my frustration. He like dawdles behind and shit. It's like, oh, move. We have to go. He's stopping to take pictures every 5 seconds. Enjoy it now. Look around, see it. We had a good time overall, but it was like we had to rush. And I'm a dick at this point. I'm like, hurry the fuck up. I'm going to fucking leave without you. And then he got to see my road rage on the way. And listen, I'm not a racist person except behind the wheel of a car. I swear to God, anybody who you are, I'm going to make fun. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're Chinese. But if you're in my way, you are whatever I say you are at that motherfucking moment. I swear to God. I had some Asian woman in front of me who decided to just, I swear to God, she was going to 2 miles. Move. Pretend there's an order for takeout and fucking move. Shit. No, the signal kept going out over there. There was like no towers over there or something like that. It's like, and I just at some point started to get nervous. I'm like, my phone's gonna go down. Am I freezing? I don't know. I have no clue. It's probably your internet. Don't you have shitty internet or something like that, monkey? Oh, fuck. It took forever. And then on the way back, we're sitting, and then we took, I put specifically to go a route without highways. What's the bitch do? Leave me on the highway. I don't want to be on a highway because it took forever. It was horrible. 10:36 on how do you, buddy? All right. Oh God, I'm wiped out, but I'm wiped up, but I'm not tired. Sleepy. 3 years. I've been up all day. I just did a video on this, by the way. A crown, but it's temporary, so I got to go back so they can put the gold one on. So I'm gonna look like a total rapper. All right, I got to go in here, and I gold one there in about a week. That's my exciting life. I swear to fucking Christ. And Steve, his ass, I love him. Drop him all the way back to his house. I'm like, listen, I said, I'm driving today. Don't worry about it because you get distracted way too easily, and we will end up, in Ohio before we know it, and then we'll just be like lost forever. So I drive, and on the way back, it's like 9 o'clock at night, and he goes, "So what do you want to do now? Sleep. That's what I want to do now. I want to sleep." That didn't happen. I had to go get groceries on top of that. Okay, it just reconnected. What's happening? Oh my God. I wanted to go see some movie. Like, it is cutting in and out like that. I'm trying to move it. I can't go to a movie with Steve unless it's on a Tuesday tomorrow because it's $5 Tuesday. Movies are $5, and we can't pay $5 extra because we'll cry. I'm like, I will pay for fuck. Let's just go. Is it Tuesday? Send you peanut butter on a whip. I did not offer to send you peanut butter on a whip. I think that's sexual. Why are you? Your mind is in the gut. There's gonna be another send me peanut butter. I'd send you peanut butter. What the fuck do I care? You said America has better peanut butter. I'll send it. So I know what's out there. I'll send you that. How about I send you? Okay, I'll find a crackhead. Hear me out. An African American female, white, and I won't ask any questions. How about that? Human trafficking. Get into it. I mean, it's so shit. And then it turned into hillbilly radio out there. That was the other thing. I had a good station. Chicago should be taken away from Illinois. We should be a different country, like our different state. Chicago should be a state, and then Illinois should be another state. Because when you go 100 miles out of Chicago, you are in Tennessee. I don't care if it's still Illinois. It's Tennessee as far as I'm concerned. It's Oklahoma. It's Alabama. I don't know where it is. Because all of a sudden, the station we're listening to sing along to some of these songs. It goes, then to come down to Joe's Crab Shack at exit 15. And then some guy's preaching. All of a sudden. And then the Lord said that on the fifth day, the man and the woman will do something horrible because she's a female and we will stone her, says Corinthians chapter 16. Save your soul. I'm like, fuck. This is the part of the movie where we die. It's so interesting. I could never live out there. They have nothing. They have nothing. They have their homes, video poker, and tackle shops. That's it. And horses and cows. I'm too city, I guess. I would be bored. I'm like, okay, I'll tell you the truth. I wanted Starbucks on the way out there. I haven't had it in like a week. We get in the area, and it's got some civilization. And I go into the gas and sip or whatever it is. I said, "Hey, sweetheart, is there like a way away from Starbucks?" I'm telling you. Was I pissy? They give me a complex. You monkey psychologist? I don't fucking. I wasn't tight. And they porked their sisters and mothers. No, I wasn't going to say anything. Oh, we saw a trucker giving another trucker head. Well, we didn't see it, but it was like that. So we're parked in the truck stop because I have to go to the bathroom, got the food, blah blah blah. Like telling you. So Steve goes, "Look in front of you, look in front of you." When we're pulling out of the truck stop, and I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Look in front of you, look in front." There's one trucker at the wheel, kind of laid back, like, and I'm like, "Oh, he's probably got a hooker getting a blowjob." We know that happens. And then his buddy or whatever pops up. He goes, oh. Steve is all like, "Can't believe they were doing that. You think he's got a big one?" I think he's got a big one. I'm like, I don't care. He's got this habit where we're walking by guys looking at their crotch. And then I saw an apparition here. Hey, Baze Beast, what's up? I'm getting to you. I wasn't uptight last night. Like Monkey said, I was trying to be good. It was him and his friend's stream. And I didn't want to come on there and start being Jay. Because when Jay comes on stream, I'm just going to be myself. And then I have a suspicion, and I'm not sure. I think his friend LJ kind of likes to keep it a little clean because they were dancing around certain subjects. And I know me, and I know my fucking filthy mouth, and I know, yeah, I'm a dog with a bone, and I'm just gonna make things horribly pornographic or foul, and I didn't want to interrupt anybody's stream. So that's what you meant, Monkey. That's all. Mobile carrier if this shit keeps up. Can't get like a good signal. I'll call them here in America. Bullshit. Call them on their line. Oh, hello, welcome to T-Mobile. How are you doing? Let me check your problem after I learn English. Fuck off. Huh? Oh. I need more money. In the earlier part of the day, I did another video on it, but I was in a very wealthy area. I need to live that life. I meant to live that life. I want stuff. I don't care as long as it's good stuff and expensive stuff. When I keep passing a Jaguar dealer, I want it. I never knew I wanted a Jaguar till today, but I want one. I do. I'm materialistic. I don't give a shit. There is a materialistic, snobby motherfucker hiding under this really foul, fucking trucker looking thing I wear. You're drunk or just turned on? No, no, no. Drunk or turned on? No, I'm not drunk. I am not high. I did take a Benadryl because I got a little bit, I have allergies. And out in those woods, it's bad. And Benadryl always does affect me kind of weird because I don't drink at all. I haven't drank since I was 22. I don't smoke pot. I do nothing. I know it's hard to believe. I don't do any drugs. I don't do any affected me badly. Like weed, I am paranoid. I can't have a good time. Most stoners sit there and yeah, man. And the TV is talking to me. Why is it talking to me? And people are like, never let him smoke weed again, ever, ever, ever. One car is the same as another, just the thing to get you from point A to B. My ass. So if you're saying a Dodge Dart is the same as a Lexus, then you're crazy. And you need your eyes examined. You have glaucoma. Some awesome shit. Fuck. No, no, no. You have to drink, gotta stay hydrated. Alcohol, I don't have to drink. My mouth is still numb from earlier. Is that fucking insane? I've been drooling like I'm retarded all day. A dental procedure this morning. And I couldn't talk when I picked Steve up. I'm like, how should you do it? And he's like, why are you drooling? I'm like, because I'm slow. I can't feel half my fucking face. Now I can. I'm getting back, but I fucking like little spit keeps coming on the side. I didn't know those shots for Novocaine gave you Down syndrome on top of it. Mm. By the way, I'm debating where to put this video I'm going to do. Well, I got one coming overnight, one that I shot earlier in the can. Um, but another one about Mikey, who's in a nursing home right now. And I visited him, and every time I visit him, I hear the Exorcist theme in my head because I know some horribly filthy shit even I couldn't say is going to come out of his mouth, and he did not disappoint. And I will put the video up tomorrow, but I'm debating putting it up here or on JBTV2 because that may be a JBTV2 video because they love to strike my ass. And he said some, horrible, horrible things. He's stuck in a nursing home and he has his own room, but he keeps seeing a certain commercial with children who are very sick. And he is tired of seeing this commercial. So he started talking about the children and saying some things. He may have said one of them sounds like they have shit in their mouth. I'm just saying some of the stuff that he says, it's gold. It's gold. And I will tell you more about that on another video. But I don't even say everything he says sometimes. If you look at any of my Uncle Mickey videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. Horrible, horrible, horrible stuff. But that's why I hang out with him. Oh fuck, nursing homes are so depressing. Shoot me. If I get to be 70 or 64, something bad happens to me, Monkey, I'm putting you in charge. Kill me. Put a gun to my head. They say he's going to nursing home for like 5 years. Do it. Do it. If you're still alive and good, I'd bring a shotgun and just end me. Chloroform me. I don't care what you do. It's horrible. You go in there and then there's a waiting area before his room, and there's a bunch of people. They can't be left alone in their room. And this isn't even a joke. They're all just I'm like, that's a life? Fucking kill me at this point. There's one guy who fucks me up every time I see him over there. I don't know what happened to him. I feel so bad. And I feel bad for everybody. This guy, I don't know if he's blind or whatever. He's got a teddy bear. He's about, I'd say 64. And no, I'd say he's like 58 or 59, younger-ish. And he's just doing this, stroking a teddy bear. It's fucking, oh. And I'm like, what kind of life is that? In a chair. What the fuck? And those people are so fucking mean over there too. Some of the staff. Like at one point, this isn't gonna be in the video or whatever, but he had a demon. If you don't know what a demon is, I'm a medical expert at this point with that. But the things that my mom had wrong with her at certain points, after the car thing happened, it was all downhill. She was hit by a drunk driver when I was very young, and everything went downhill. But she had a demon. That's when your limbs start to swell because water retention, and you usually use Lasix, which is a water pill. I was talking about Uncle Mickey. There's a video coming. He's in the nursing home, and he said some stuff, very very foul, horrible stuff about some people. And I will be doing a video on him tomorrow. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I'll be doing a video on him. And oh, trust, it's worth it. It is completely worth it. Ugh. He's still making fun of people. He's still mad, and he's still offensive. I'll give you a quick tidbit. He had a roommate at one point. The guy would come here. I'm like, what? He goes, come here. The first time I went to the nursing home to see him, he's like, listen to this motherfucker. He's crazy. All of a sudden, every 5 seconds from the other side of the curtain, you'd hear, fuck, I want to get the fuck out of here. I can't believe this. Shit, fucking shit. He's like, so finally, he goes around St. Jude's. How did you know that? Have I said that before? About the commercial, St. Jude's, that he makes fun of? But the other guy's complaining and just getting on his nerves. He's been talking to himself all fucking night. If he doesn't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna get a pillow. I'm gonna hobble over there. I'm gonna smother him to death, and nobody will have to work. Nobody will miss him. Who's gonna miss him? Nobody. Nobody visits his ass. Just die. So at one point, he lost his cell phone. He couldn't communicate or anything. So I was worried about him. I thought he died or something like that. So I got hold of the hospital. I called him up. I pretended I was his nephew. He doesn't have one. But I come Petroni because I had the same name as him. So I did. And they're like, okay, so then if you're a relative, you can call anytime. They'll let you in on any information. So I found out he lost his cell phone. So I brought him an iPad, which is a big mistake. I said, here, it's an iPad. I don't use it. I never use it. Use it as long as you want to. Does this have the internet? Yeah. Does it have music? On YouTube, I guess. Get me on YouTube. Let me see the iPad. Let me see it. I'm like, I knew evil shit was coming right then. So the other guy was sleeping. So he starts looking up AC/DC. And then all of a sudden, I see him doing this. He's cranking the volume up. He puts an AC/DC song on the iPad, which starts blaring. The iPad's loud. And he just holds it like that. And he's sitting there smirking and laughing. Finally, the guy's like wakes up and is like, I'm trying to sleep. Turn that shit off. Fuck you. Get out of my room. It's all you're going to hear. You crazy son of a bitch. You fucking batshit asshole. I mean, fucking two older guys just fucking fighting. And then he's like, after he did that, because the guy threatened to call the nurse, he's like, call the nurse. Nobody's going to believe you anyway. You sit there and you talk to yourself, and you always sit there on the edge of your bed naked. And I don't want to see that anymore either, you crazy motherfucker. And I'm like, wait, back up. On the edge of the bed naked. He's like, he'll do this thing. He pretends he's batshit crazy. Security check. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Anyway, he sits there. He'll open the curtain. He's completely naked, and he just sits there, starts into that shit. I'm gonna call the nurse. They're gonna have you committed somewhere real good. You're gonna get electric shock, you fuck. Oh man. But yeah, there is a St. Jude's. There's a St. Jude's. If you don't know what St. Jude's is, it's a place for like sick kids who have cancer and all that. And he's just tired of seeing the commercial. And he may have said something like, this little girl came on and said something like, I get cancer, but I'm going to beat it. He's like, no, you're not. You're going to die. Somebody needs to tell her the fucking truth. This Make-A-Wish shit's a bunch of bullshit. When you make a wish to be alive. Guess what your parents are going to get you for Christmas? A really nice pink coffin. I'm tired. It's like The Exorcist. Don't listen to him. He speaks evil. Don't let him get in your head. Then he starts telling me about his old sexcapades. I got to hear about that. I ever tell you about the time, I made one of those in the can cinnamon rolls and it comes with the icing and I put it on this girl's pussy. Did I ever tell you that? Oh yeah, that icing on that fucking on his snatch, and then I fucked her real good. She liked handcuffs. Did I tell you she liked handcuffs? You told me she liked handcuffs and about the frosting on her vagina. Yeah, I knew all about that. Thank you. Mm. Funny thing about Uncle Mickey, I don't think I've said this before actually. When we started working together, because he's from the store I worked at, he looked very familiar, and I couldn't place why. Until one day, I said, "Oh, what did you used to do?" He's like, "I used to own I'm gonna say an L train. If you don't know what that is here, it's a train in the city. And then before you get on the train, there's those little like train stores. You know what I mean? Like you go and you grab a pack of gum or some cigarettes or something like that. Back in the day, a newspaper, coffee before you get on the train, like a newsstand in the train area, whatever. And I said, "Oh, really? Where?" And he named two streets, and I immediately froze. I'm like, What years were you there?" And he goes, "Oh, I was there from 1988 to 1991." And I remember there was a guy who worked there who looked just like him, who was always drunk and stoned because he owned the place. So he worked there, who would be sleeping. There'd be like a bottle of Jack there sometimes, or he'd be so high as a kite, he'd just be sitting there like, or he'd be flirting with a girl that me and my friends knew we could go in there and steal candy as much as we want to. So I remember he would be sleeping, and we all knew. I would tell my friends, so I would go in there, and I wouldn't just take one or two candy bars. I would take a whole like box of this shit and just walk out. And I could literally say, "I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm stealing from you, asshole. I'm stealing from you. Bye, bye." And I would go sell them to my friends in school for like 50 cents and make a profit off of it. I was stealing from Uncle Mickey when I was 13, 14 years old. I didn't even know him yet. Didn't even know him yet. So I finally said, were you always missing like a lot of like, Hershey's bars and M&Ms? And he's like, "Hey, how are you, honey?" And he's like, "Yeah, why?" I'm like, "I was kind of stealing from you, you little son of a bitch." I thought you looked familiar too. Were you had the brown spiky hair back then? Little like, fucking 80s, mohawk thing or mullet or whatever they called it. I'm like, yeah. You bring your little friends in, you fucking run by me once in a while and say, "Hey, hey, hey, fat ass, do this shit at me right here." I wanted to catch you and beat the fuck out of you. Yeah, that was me. I didn't know. I didn't know. But he was cool about it. He's like, "What did you do with the candy you stole?" I'm like, "I take it to school and sell it to my friends." "Did you make a good profit off it?" "Yeah." "Buy me 2 or 3 dinners and we're even." He's like, "At least you fucking sold it." I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. It was weird. I didn't know that. He lived right around. He knew my grandmother. Fuck. Refreshing bottled water. Almost as tasty as God's testicles. Mm. Oh. I could do a commercial. Come on. It's almost 5 a.m. in Britain. What the fuck are you doing? Do you sleep, monkey? Like ever? 5 a.m. Hustling since a kid. Damn. Oh, I was terrible when I was a kid. You have no fucking clue. My mom did a lot of charity work, and she had a cup over at the house one day for this certain charity, and because she was going to do some event for them. Well, I did school, and I had my brother with me, who you met him now, John, and he's 6 years younger than me, so he was about 15, 14, 13, 12. He's like 9 years old. Obviously, I took what was really on the can off and I made my own sign, like, "Please help homeless child," taped it on the can, and I had my brother begging for change, not thinking that police could have taken him for being a homeless child. And we hit 2 stops, went into by the train stop, and I had him sitting out there with a cup. I was like a block away watching, just to make sure nobody fucked with him or whatever. And he would just be like, "I'm hungry. Can you feed me?" I'm hungry. And people, because he was a cute kid, he was really cute. Like I always looked like this, but he was really adorable. So people were putting like dollars and quarters. Like, "Where's your family?" "I don't know. My brother's down the street." I'm like, "Shut up. Look at the whole fucking hustle, you asshole." So then we go to another corner, and he would beg for change again, and I'm like, "Listen," because at one point, the police stopped by and we had to kind of run. And I'm like, listen, now you don't say anymore that you're a homeless kid. Say you're collecting for charity. So I took the sticker off to show what the real charity was. I wasn't thinking that they would want their money later and my mother would find out I was an evil son of a bitch. So we went around. I made him go around all day with me to different corners to collect money for charity. We collected a lot of money for charity, about $30 or 40 for charity because he was a cute kid. So I, like the good brother I am, I gave him $2 and he was happy with it, and I kept all the rest of the money. And then the phone calls started coming because one of my neighbors saw my brother begging for money on the street and me down the street looking shifty. So yeah, I big trouble. Oh, huge trouble for me. Huge. I can't believe you had your brother. He could have been hurt. He could have been killed. I'm like, no, he couldn't have. I was right down the street. And you were how can you, that's stealing. That is stealing. You are going to pay that back. You are going to work it off. You're going to, yeah, okay. Listen, it's not my fault. You didn't have the hamburgers I wanted in the house, okay? Like, I was left alone to my own devices. Yes, I should have been at school. We'll talk about that later. Well, that's some of the nice stuff I did. You wouldn't believe me some of the stuff I told you. I swear. Well, oh shit, he didn't need any money. What's he gonna do with it? He's gonna buy a crayon? He was so young at that point. Fuck that. Motherfuckers were beating him up or trying to beat him up. He's like, they're my friends. No, they're trying to beat you up. We just met. Oh, I'm sorry. And, my brother starts being nice to this motherfucker. Did I keep the donations? Yeah, I kept the donations. What do you fucking think I'm stupid? Yeah. But this kid walks up and shoves him and says, where's my money? You owe me. I told you better bring $5 for me tomorrow. I'm going to kick your ass. Now he sees me. He doesn't know I'm with him. My brother gets up, starts talking to him. I said, why are you talking to this fat fuck? And the fat fuck looks at me and goes, who are you? I said, your worst nightmare now, motherfucker. So I got in front of my brother. I hocked a loogie in his face just because I could. I spit in his face. He said there was spit in his face. He started to move. I said, you move. I'm going to break every motherfucking bone in your body. I'm his brother. You ever fuck with him again? I said, I will murder you. I won't fight. I said, I'll kill your ass. How's that motherfucking shit? And I said, and he owes you money for what? And then my brother tells me, well, I'm supposed to give him $1 every couple of days. Oh, you are? And you've been doing this? I said, oh, that's great. I said, let me tell you something, fat ass. I said, you owe him money. You're going to start giving him $2 every 2 days. And we're going to do this for about a week because I'm going to get that fucking money. I'm going to split it with him. And if you don't, I'm going to come for your fat ass at that school because I'm going to start picking him up and I'll beat the piss out of you. You can't do that. I just did. I was pissed. Fucking fuck with my family. I'll kick your ass. One time, 2 kids were trying to steal his bike. Me and my friends went down there. My mom tried to stop because she wanted to do everything all right. She's like, no, we're going to call the police because he assaulted your brother and they still have, I'm like, Mom, they still have his bike down the street. We're going to do things. We just can't be vigilantes. There's laws for a reason. Call the Chicago cops to go get his bike back from 2 hooligans who had down the street. Chicago cop comes there, sees me and my friend sitting on the porch. Who are these people? Oh, that's his brother and his friends. Lady, why don't you just go have them kick their ass? You're supposed to be an officer of the law. You can't be. She was horrified. The cop said that. He's like, go fuck him up. And then he left. And my mom was just horrified. So she looked at me, kind of like a mob leader or something. She's like, because she knew what I was going to do. She knew what me and my friends were going to do. She's like, I don't know anything. And she went inside. Sweet. So we got the bike back, and the 2 kids ended up in the garbage can. I said if I saw them peek out of the garbage can, me and my friends, there would be, some punches thrown. Some more punches thrown. But I got the bike back. Yeah, I mean, I hear people say about being bad kids sometimes, and there are bad kids out there, but I'll hear some of my friends talk about how they were a bad kid. It's like, you don't know what a bad kid is. You have no idea what a bad kid is. Oh, man. Fuck. I used to love to go, it's just bullshit trouble. One of my friends lived across from a train, an elevated train, and we would sniper the train because they used to keep the windows open. Then I don't think they had air conditioning or something like that in the summertime. The windows would be cracked, so we'd sniper with like water balloons and eggs because he was like on the 6th floor of an apartment, and the back porch was level with it. So we wait till the train came, and some poor motherfucker would be sitting there reading the Wall Street Journal and all of a sudden our little asses would throw a water balloon or an egg. It would splash into the window. What the fuck? They can't get off the train. The train's moving. Sometimes it would be rocks. And we couldn't, it didn't go in the window, but it would hit the fucking train, scare the piss out of somebody. You know, every time somebody was on the train, just sitting there minding their own business, sitting in their seat, we throw a rock at the window. That's all we saw, and the train's gone. And I thought it was fun. That's what's sick. I thought it was. I'm like, this is something I should do all the time. I loved it. Breaking shit. I loved breaking stuff. Yes, car windows, of course, absolutely. Neighbor's apartment window. It's fun. It's fun. Why don't you all? Everybody else think it's fun except these three near do wells I hang out with. The only normal thing I did was like video games for a while, like old school Nintendo. I loved old school Nintendo. Super Mario Brothers was my shit. Oh, Tim, yeah, yeah. My brother hated him because he called him always called my brother a hemorrhoid. Hey, John, you fucking hemorrhoid. How you doing? You fucking hemorrhoid. But there's gotta be a hemorrhoid. But it was funny. I don't know. I love the guy. He's the only one who be. He was hilarious. I can relate as Monkey knows to Cartman a little too well. He said a long time. You know who you remind me of? It's off that show. Eric Cartman. It's like I've heard that before. I wasn't fat, but I had the whole, kind of filthy language and, you know, clueless about being supposedly racist. I was racist towards everybody. I didn't care. Calling girls bitch by the time I was 6. I made a girl cry once because I had my friend show his dick under the table at lunch. We were like 7. But there's a girl sitting with us at lunch, and I was like, show your dick. Told my friend, I'm like, show your pee-pee under the table. Tell her you have a surprise. So he unzipped his fly, and he put his pee-pee up. He's like, hey, Amber, look under the table. She looked under the table and cried. And we thought it was funny. I mean, obviously, she was a future lesbian, because if you're just going to see a penis and cry, then you probably have a predisposition towards love and pussy. I'm just saying. We had this one kid we hated, and yes, this is like first grade. So, and he's one of these fuckers who just wanted to make trouble. He's always the kid who would say, if the teacher forgot we had homework, he'd sit there, you forgot to give us our assignments. Do you just want your ass kicked? Is that all you want? You're the most annoying person who's ever lived. It's always a fucking nobody liked him. No one liked him. But he would always try to sit with you and be like, well, we hate you. Can you please go away? It's a free country. I can sit where I want. Okay, badass. Okay, fine. He had chili one day. We were about 6 or 7 years old. He got to go to the bathroom, and we just started picking our noses and flicking boogers into his chili. And he came back, he ate the chili, just did. Do you think we're your friends? We don't like you. We're actively telling you to leave. Although my friend almost killed him. I don't know why I tell this shit. Because one time he had asthma medicine, like these pills. And so, we spit in his chili and stuff. He would insist, we would try to move tables. He would sit with us. I can't where to sit. You can't tell me where to sit, fucking asshole. So one day he looked, so my friend, said, okay, he's like, better get spitting today. He spit a couple times. He opened the bottle and he dumped all of the medicine into the chili, or was soup that day, whatever it was, and mixed it up. And we, not thinking because we're very young, and he ate some of it and started projectile vomiting. And that's when we kind of knew maybe it wasn't a good idea. Maybe it was bad. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, he projectile vomited and he was doing a lot of this. I don't know if he had to go somewhere or not. I don't remember now. This is forever ago. But yeah, we almost murdered him. It was an accident. We didn't think. We were young. He's the same kid who blackmailed me. And because we were, it was like a Christian school where I went for 8 years. And we were the same class. So it was the same kids. You kind of had the same group the entire 8 years. And I didn't like him, but he always wanted to be friends. And I don't want to be friends because I don't like your ass. So I was getting in so much trouble in the 8th grade that my principal had told me you're not going to graduate if you get two more strikes or two more fights or do two more horrible things. So we'll wait about 2 hours. You're probably not going to graduate. We'll send you somewhere else. We'll make you repeat the year just to be dicks. So I knew I had two strikes left. This kid knew I had two strikes left too. So he purposely pissed me off one day. I forgot what he said, but he's like, "Hey, fucking faggot, how are you?" Like he never talked like that. Like, and are you talking to me, motherfucker? He's like, "Yeah." So I slapped him, like bitch slapped him like a couple times, and he goes, "I'm gonna go tell." And I knew if he told that I was gonna get like that was one of my last strikes. So I had to beg him. He's walking up to the principal's office. I'm telling, I think he's a queen. He's married now, even. I've seen him on Facebook. Queen. He's definitely a queen. He loved the choir and he would sing with old people and do this shit. It's like, yeah, he's a queen. And so he walked up the stairs, he's like, I'm telling you, I don't care. You're going to get expelled. I don't care. I'm like, please. I'm like, listen, I will, the biggest mistake I ever made, I'll do whatever you want, please. Please. I don't want to hear shit from my parents. I don't want to get expelled. Please, please. I want to graduate with my friends. What do you want? You have to be my friend for 2 weeks and we have to go to a movie together. Go ahead, tell. Tell. I was like, what? He's like, yep. And you have to, tell people you're my friend and I get to sit with you and your friends at lunch. I was horrified. Horrified. And he took me up on it. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I thought he'd forget about the movie part. He called my house. I tried to have my parents hang up. They're like, your friend Joe is on the phone. He's not my friend. Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. Like, he sounds like a very nice. You need to talk to him. He says you had plans. You're going to talk to. If you have plans, you follow through on your plans. Oh, you fucking people are too fucking nice. Give me the phone. What do you want, faggot? And he said we're going to go see the Naked Gun. That's the movie. At the Cheapy show. He's like, so what time are we going? I'm sick. No, you're not. I had to hang out with that kid for 2 weeks. I gotta give him credit though. He blackmailed me. I guess I kind of owed him for, listen, I'm not the one who put the pills in the chili, so why am I feeling bad? Fuck that. It's funny to push him in the deep end of the pool at a community park. Okay, fine. That's true. His ass is floating. Well, somebody noticed. It's all fine. Well, why are you waddling your fat ass over at the deep end when you know you can't swim? Besides, the pool was too full. Everybody was fucking. All the teachers were watching everybody. I knew they'd find him. And yes, that was after he blackmailed me into being his friend. He deserved some payback for that. I had to totally lie to him too. I was like, "Oh my god, I totally didn't mean I bumped into you. I didn't even. I'm sorry, dude." Sit in the back of church. We ordered a burger from that guy. What a charming motherfucker he is, isn't he? Don't you just want to give him a big hug? Mm. So somebody ordered a bunch of baseball cards or comic book cards and ripped them up. And I would just go there and kick their ass if I knew. He should be grazing, not making videos. Get a salt lick, you fat. You're always trying to kick somebody's ass and stuff, like going after Eric and his family like that. Anytime, any place, do a Google Hangouts. I will make you cry. And I'll come over there and fucking shove a burger up your fat ass, but you'd probably like it. Shit. See his house every time. I'd be embarrassed. Fucking hoarder, stacks of bullshit behind him. Crazy motherfucker. I don't like that dude. Pisses me off. Actually, this isn't water. This is just sweat I've collected. Okay, so we're talking to the higher power right now. That is the pancake god named Xanthor. He's coming through and he's going to give me Piggy Patterson. As you can tell, sometimes I just have to do this. It is not Madonna's voguing. That's trademarked. So this is just naturally spirit energy that's flowing all around me through the cosmos. And now I'm going to squeeze one of my pubic hairs right out, put it up my nostril, and we're going to get Piggy Pat. He's coming through. He's riding on the turtle. He just broke the turtle because he's so obnoxiously fat. He's fat. From Burger King, unless you check it first. And now we're going back in the intergalactic spirit highway. That's true. We're riding but we see a toll coming up. That's going to cost us 5 spiritual dollars, maybe even 6. Now we're going to do this some more, and as you know, the spider that is riding on top of the squirrel that is retarded is going to bring us a new message of hope from the interdimensional warlords who do look like smurfs that have been covered in acid. The bitch is crazy. How dare you think you can bribe me with money? You totally can. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I'd do it for free. You know that. I'd do it for a week. A show. True. Starbucks is always calling. Oh, I can't wait till Starbucks Church opens November. I'm coming down. I'll be and in Milan, in New York. I think the only 3 places in the world. Oh, I'm gonna be there. Oh, I'll be so high off caffeine, it's not even gonna be funny. I am gonna stream it. I'll stream it. I'm gonna have raging hard on though. I'm telling you the whole fucking time. Caffeine does that. Once in a while, I'm positive because I get hornier with caffeine in my system than ever, and I'm a pretty horny fucker. But if I have a lot of caffeine in my system, my pal is just he doesn't care. He's just there. He's gonna poke. He's gonna make my pants look awkward. Oh God, I have to bring Stevie with me. Jesus Christ! I didn't sign up for this. He didn't. I didn't sign a new contract yet. I want a new co-star. He's fired from fucking. I'm firing him from the show. No, it's time to switch him out. Replace him like they did on Bewitched or something like that. You know, like they had the new Darrens or something. Like no, of course I'll bring him with me. Ugh, him and his pictures. I want to fucking just throw that phone. I have to take a picture of this. It's memories. I would take. You know what else is memories? The shit that sticks in your head if you enjoy it. Oh, I know, right? I'd say my brother, but my brother has no interest in my channel. But do you know he still hasn't watched any videos of mine? He's been in one of my videos. He is still not. He hasn't watched the video he was in or the video I did on him. I'm like, I know you're busy, but you watch fucking RuPaul's Drag Race with your gay ass. You can't watch one of the fucking things I do. I lived with you for how long? I don't have to. I don't want to see you ranting and raving. I get to hear it enough. People don't know what it's like. People don't know what a nightmare it was to live with you. How horrible you was. The shit you did with me. Remember when you tied me to the bed with bungee cord and you just left me because mom wanted you to watch me for a while? Do you put milk in my coffee? If I have regular coffee, like I usually have an ice drink, but oh, he tells his friends, but you know his friends are a bunch of idiots. Milk. Well, yeah, cream and sugar. If I have black, I rarely have regular coffee though. It's very rare. I don't like it. I want a pricey Starbucks drink. Yes, I know it's ridiculous. I love the carnation stuff. That stuff that makes it taste like hot cocoa or some shit. That's the best. That's the best. I love that shit. I put that powder crap in there. That shit that's horribly bad for you. It's probably gonna like kill you. I love it. Like vanilla one or whatever. By the way, I'm in this store and I saw some of those coffee creamers and already have like peppermints and Christmas trees on them. It's fucking September. It's September. French vanilla. French vanilla, definitely. If you've seen this shit yet, Target, Target has Christmas shit a little bit, not a lot. It's September. Do they did the boss hit on fucking his head, have a seizure, and he thinks it's oh fuck it's winter already. It's September. I bet you would. Jesus, get a prostitute. Why don't you get a black woman escort? Why don't you? You must want to fuck. It's been forever since you fucked, from apparently what I know. Don't you want sex? Get an escort. You get to pick them. You can look online and see the picture. If they're worth a shit, they look just like that fucking photo. Not a street. I'm not talking about a crack whore. You need to get a chick. You need to get laid. Much better if you get the monkey spooge out of you into a girl or on her. Who cares? Wherever. If you want to shoot her in the eye, do it that way. I'm talking about drinks. He's getting shy now because I'm talking about sex. I've never once heard him say, I want to fuck. I've never once heard Sexy Monkey say that. I'd quite fancy a fuck. Quite fancy to, fuck her vagina for a while and then maybe, turn around and get her in the arse. Oh, man. That would shock the hell out of me. One day he's like, so I was fucking this prosy, right? I was fucking her with my big cock and I shoved it in her and, I was balls deep in that fucking bitch. I'm telling you, balls deep. I flipped it over, started licking her asshole. Never thought like that, but I do. If you start talking like that, I'd be like, oh, something's wrong. I call a paramedic myself. Be like, this ain't him. This is a body snatcher moment. Either that or I think I possessed him. Monkey, monkey, monkey. 6 a.m. Monkey. Yeah. Well, I got to get up. It's midnight already. I thought it was early. All right. I got to go. I just wanted to let you know I'm still alive, unfortunately. So, monkey, we'll talk about getting a prostitute. I'll order one from here. What do you want? Shit, I can order one in Britain. It's online is online. It's global. We're gonna talk. So I will see you guys. Well, let's see. I'm putting up a video overnight because it's gonna take a while to upload. So I'll have another video that's already been shot and edited and I just shot it. It's on my phone. So thanks for hanging out. I'll see you.